Good morning to one and all. I hope you all are fine in this pandemic situation. Now, let us deal with the compulsory English of SYBA SEM 3. Let us have a quick revision of what we have done in this uh, in the previous lectures of compulsory English. Uh, the first grammar topic which we are taking, that is voice. Okay, now every language has its own structure. Okay, let it be any language, that is Sanskrit, Hindi, Gujarati, English, etc., etc., etc. But in here we are studying English grammar, so we are concerned with the with the sentence pattern of English only. Now, what is the sentence pattern of English? That is subject plus verb plus object. Okay. Sita goes to school. Here Sita is the subject, goes is the verb, and school is the object. Every sentence, if it begins with a subject and ends with the object, that type of sentence is called an active voice sentence. That is a simple sentence which we are talking about. Okay, example: Vijay sells toys. My uncle built a new house last year, and you were drawing a picture at that time. Here in the first sentence, Vijay is the subject, sells is the verb, and toys is the object. Then in the second sentence, my uncle is the subject, built is the verb, and a new house is the object. In the third sentence, you is the subject, drawing is the verb, and a picture is the object. So these type of sentences are called the active voice sentence, as it is started with a subject along with verb, and then it ends with the object. In passive voice, it is totally the inverse. The sentence starts with the object and ends with the subject. That is called a passive voice sentence. Okay, so the sentence pattern of passive voice will be object plus verb, that is in past form, plus by plus subject. If we consider the this sentence is only as the example, then how we will change it? First sentence: Vijay sells toys. Now here in passive voice, toys are at the beginning of the sentence because toys are the object. So toys are sold by Vijay. Then my uncle built a new house last year. A new house was built last year by my uncle. Then the third one, you were drawing a picture at that time. So it will be a picture was being drawn by you at that time. Then we have studied, and which is very important for your examination, that is transformation of sentences through different types of sentences. First, it was the declarative sentence. Declarative sentence means what? The simple type of sentences. Let us take one or two example. Amit sings songs very well. Songs are sung very well by Amit because songs are the object, sings is the verb, but when we change it into passive voice, it will be sung because the past form of the verb, that is songs are sung very well by Amit. Then last one, I shall buy a car. A car will be bought by me. A car is the object, so it will come at the beginning of the sentence. A car will be bought by me. Then we have taken interrogative sentences. Let us take one or two examples. Did Akshay break that chair? Okay, now the sentence, first you have to decide what the tense is that of a sentence. Okay, did Akshay. Now did is always in the past tense, so it shows that the sentence is in past tense. Okay, so when will we change it? Now first decide what the subject and object of the sentence is. Akshay is the subject and that chair is the object. Okay, so was that chair. Now why was at the beginning? Because we are taking the object at the first place, so did will not come, and was will come. Was that chair, past form of the verb, that is broken by Akshay. Was that chair broken by Akshay? Next, what have you done? Now, when we will take WH questions, that will come at the same place only, that what has been done by you. Here you can simply see that you just have to take the subject at the end of the sentence. And have you done? Done is the perfect tense, so we have to add a word BEEN. What has been done by you? Then we have studied about imperative sentences. Imperative sentences are the sentences which expresses the emotion, that is a request, order, command, etc. Call the doctor immediately. Let the doctor be called immediately. Okay. Keep silence please. That means it is in a request form, so you are requested to keep silence. Then in the last lecture we have studied about sentences with double objects. So it is the sentences that are having two objects in it in one sentence. Okay, that is object 1 and object 2. Let us take one example only. My aunt offered me a cup of tea. Now here me is object 1 and cup of tea is object 2. You can take any of the object at the beginning of the sentence. Okay, but don't remove the second object from the sentences, and the subject will be at the end of the sentence. Remember this thing. A cup of tea was offered to me by my aunt. And if we take me as the subject, or at the beginning of the sentence, I was offered a cup of tea by my aunt. Now today we will study about the infinitive. Now what is infinitive? Infinitive means we have two word in the as the prefix of any verb. Prefix means verb ni pela jo to lagelo hoy, to, તો એને infinitive કહેવામાં આવે છે. ઓકે, નાઉ કોઈ પણ વર્બ હોય, ચાહે મેઇન વર્બ હોય કે ઓક્ઝિલરી વર્બ હોય, પણ વર્બની આગળ જો ટુ લાગેલો હોય તો એને કહેવાય છે ઇન્ફિનિટિવ. ઓકે, now let us take the example. I want to read this novel. Now see, what is the infinitive? To read. Okay, so this type of sentences are called infinitive sentences. Now in this we have to just remember that to read, it is changed to be read. Okay, to read એ કેમાં ચેન્જ થઈ જાય છે? ટુ બી રેડમાં ખાલી, બાકી સેન્ટેન્સ એમનો એમ જ રહેશે. I want to read this novel, so I want this novel to be read. ખાલી એટલો જ ચેન્જ આવશે, બાકી કોઈ પણ જાતનો ચેન્જ આવશે નહીં. No other changes are necessary in this type of sentences. Second sentence, we have a lot of work to do. Here we can see to do. To do છે એ infinitive છે. So the sentence in passive voice will be we have a lot of work to be done. અહીંયા તમે એક વસ્તુ જોઈ શકો છો કે જ્યારે પેસિવ વોઇસમાં સેન્ટેન્સ આવે છે ત્યારે પાસ્ટ પાર્ટિસિપલ ફોર્મ ઓફ ધ વર્બનો યુઝ થાય છે, ત્રીજી વિભક્તિનો યુઝ થાય છે. એટલે ડન છે, રેડ છે, તમે જોજો રીડ, રેડ, રેડ. ઓકે, સો ડુ, ડીડ, ડન. તો આ વસ્તુ તમારે ધ્યાન રાખવાની છે ઇન્ફિનિટિવ સેન્ટેન્સીસમાં. Then comes the perfect participle. Now perfect participle, let us discuss this with the example only. Having taken our dinner, we go for a walk. ડિનર પૂરું કરીને અમે વોક પર જઈએ છીએ. Our dinner having been taken, we go for a walk. અમારું ડિનર પત્યા પછી, ઓકે, our dinner having been taken, we go for a walk. હંમેશા ધ્યાન રાખવું આમાં કોમા આવશે 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 જ, કારણ કે આ પરફેક્ટ પાર્ટિસિપલવાળો સેન્ટેન્સીસ છે. Then comes Sachin having scored a century, people clapped a lot. તમને ખબર કઈ રીતે પડશે આ પરફેક્ટ પાર્ટિસિપલનો છે? જ્યારે વર્બ જે છે એ પરફેક્ટ ટેન્સમાં હોય છે, ઓકે, અને આગળ આઈએનજી હોય ત્યારે સમજી લેવાનું પરફેક્ટ પાર્ટિસિપલનો સેન્ટેન્સ છે. અહીંયા તમે ફર્સ્ટ સેન્ટેન્સમાં જોઈ શકો છો હેવિંગ ટેકન છે, અને સેકન્ડ સેન્ટેન્સમાં હેવિંગ સ્કોર્ડ છે. ઓકે, સો ધ સેકન્ડ સેન્ટેન્સ વિલ બી ચેન્જ ઇન પેસિવ વોઇસ એઝ અ સેન્ચુરી having been scored by Sachin, people clapped a lot. Now we will see the sentence of it plus is or was, time duration plus infinitive. Okay, example, it is the time to close the shop. In passive voice હવે આમાં તમે જોઈ શકો it છે પ્લસ is or was છે, time છે પ્લસ infinitive to close. Okay, so it is the time for the shop to be closed. The shop છે એ સબ્જેક્ટ છે એટલે એ સોરી ઓબ્જેક્ટ છે એટલે એ ફર્સ્ટ આવી જશે. ઇટ ઇઝ ધ ટાઈમ ફોર ધ શોપ ટુ બી ક્લોઝડ. આ ટાઈમ શોપ બંધ કરવાનો છે. સો ઇટ ઇઝ ધ ટાઈમ ફોર ધ શોપ ટુ બી ક્લોઝડ. સેકન્ડ સેન્ટેન્સ, ઇટ વોઝ ધ ટાઈમ ટુ સે ધ પ્રેયર. ઇટ વોઝ ધ ટાઈમ for the prayer to be said. Then comes the verb having taste or smell. Example, it tastes bigger. It tastes bigger. Sorry, bitter. Bitter means કડવું લાગે છે. ટેસ્ટ કેવો છે? કડવો છે. સો આપણે જ્યારે બોલીએ ત્યારે શું લાગે? આ કડવું છે જ્યારે હું એને ટેસ્ટ કરું છું. Okay, so the passive sentence will be it is bitter when it is tasted. Likewise, second sentence, this sweet smells sweet. આ મિઠાઈમાંથી મીઠી સુગંધ આવે છે. This sweet is sweet when it is smelled. આમાં ખાલી એટલું જ ધ્યાન રાખવાનું કે છેલ્લે when it is tasted ને when it is smelled લખવાનું રહેશે. બાકીનું સાવ ઇઝી છે. Okay, so these are some of the examples how we can change the voice in sentences. Okay, thank you so much, and we will meet in the next lecture. Till then, please do practice of these sentences, take the examples from the Google, and you can do it well, as grammar needs practice. Okay, so have a look and do try the sentences at home. Thank you.